this week's vlog. It is Monday, so truly the start of the week, and I thought I would just kind of take you through what a typical week looks like for me. I have a couple of good work events this week, but I also have a lot of time to get some admin done, some writing done, stuff around the house. I'm fostering a kitten right now. So kind of just a bunch of random stuff going on, and I figured that would be a really fun week to film. So right now I am in my apartment. I'm gonna do a couple of things for my foster cat, Acorn, and then I'm going to head into the city because Fashion Week is in 2 weeks, 1 week. I don't know. I am not prepared. I don't even really know if I'm gonna go to a bunch of stuff, but I do feel like I should get a couple of cool pieces or stuff that I'm excited to wear, because then I feel more excited to go to things and make content around it. So I'm gonna go to a vintage store in the city that I have not been to, I think in like over a year, and it's the best one, so I don't know what I've been waiting for. Acorn has been hiding all morning, so we're gonna try to get him to come out. Acorn's the cat. We've turned our guest bathroom into like the foster cat space, and Acorn I think is in the bedroom right now, but I've been saving like cat sounds on TikTok to call him in here, which I feel like is kind of mean because he thinks there might be another cat. I don't know how else to do it. Acorn! Okay, it took a second, but I got him. Right, Acorn? He's so sweet. He's really, really cuddly, and he has an upper respiratory infection. So basically that's like, come here, a cat having a cold. He's my second foster cat. I've been fostering through the Newark Associated Humane Society, and they always need fosters. So if you've ever wanted to take care of a kitten or a dog, but not have it forever and help it find a home, you should totally foster. And that's all I'll say about that. I won't make this whole video about cats, I promise. Even though I want to. This is Acorn's mansion. He has his bed, his food, his water, litter box, scratching post, some medication. He also has a humidifier because he's all stuffed up, and we read that if you have, and an air purifier, if you have both of them, it will help them get over their upper respiratory infection faster. He just sneezed. So that's what we're trying to do. My toxic trait is that if I'm leaving the house even for like 5 minutes, I have to grab a coffee. I mean, it just makes it more enjoyable. Bennett is actually on his way home too. He's coming home a lot earlier today than usual because he got his Invisalign off, so I think he's just gonna work from home for the rest of the day. I'm excited to see his teeth. I also had Invisalign, I don't know if you can tell, like 6 months ago I got it off, maybe a year ago almost I got it off now, but really worked wonders. Not an ad, just what happened with us. I think I'm gonna clean up like kind of the mess I've made, all my stuff here in the apartment before he gets home, and then once he's back I might run to the grocery store. I usually make dinner on Monday nights. I don't really know why. That's just kind of how it's always worked out. I actually really like making dinner on Monday nights, and 9 out of 10 times I make the same thing. I make this really good like lemon orzo with spinach and zucchini and what else is in it? Asparagus. So I'm pretty sure that's what I'm making tonight. Okay, Bennett actually went to the grocery store for me, so I did not have to do that, which is nice. We're gonna make some dinner, right, Bear? High five. High five. High five. Like I said, tonight we are having orzo. So the trick to making good orzo is that you have to brown the orzo in the pot or pan before you like let it absorb the broth or the water or whatever you're using to cook it with. So I always brown a little bit of garlic and butter, and then I add the orzo, you let it toast a little bit, and then I let it soak in a full box of chicken broth, and it is so good. Sorry if you can hear my dishwasher running, but you bring the orzo with the chicken broth to a boil, and then you cover it and put it on low, and you let the orzo absorb the broth. Very similar to like if you're cooking rice. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. And then I've been heating up oil in this pan, and I'm gonna cook the asparagus and cut up some zucchini and cook that too. It's everyone's favorite time of week, moving the car for street cleaning. Bennett told me where he parked the car. That's not our car. And then I have to go find a spot. I'm not even sure what time street cleaning is today, so hopefully I didn't miss it. I think this is it. It doesn't look like we got a ticket, so that's good. I also need to get a coffee because I am out of Nespresso pods in my apartment. Gonna need to get some more of those. And then have a thing in the city at 11, so I'm gonna do this until then. Street cleaning's not even until 2, so I actually have plenty of time. Whew, this is a tight spot. Oh, the mirror's in on this side. Now I have to get out. Shit. Open the mirror up. Okay, I honestly got a pretty good parking spot, and I did a left-sided parallel park, which I actually have to do a lot in Hoboken. It is always so stressful. The other day I did it and there were so many cars behind me. This time was not so traumatic. This time I just got a parking spot and it was fine. So yeah, now I'm going to one of my favorite, I have a lot of favorite Hoboken coffee shops. This one's called The Little Local. It's tiny, it's so cute. This is kind of my little spot I like to work from because people don't really come here to work. We're here, I'll show you. Looks like that. Right there in the window is where I like to sit. I'm going to one of those scalp treatment, massage, blowout places I saw on TikTok. I hope it's good. It's like a 90-minute appointment. Just got here. I've never done anything like this before, and I want my hair to feel like so clean when I leave, and I hope it's really relaxing. I am back from my little hair treatment. That was probably the best money to time to experience value ratio I found in New York. It was 90 minutes, $135. My hair has never ever been this soft. Like, it just feels, I can't stop touching it. It feels insanely good. It was so relaxing. It was like honestly a full massage basically and a facial with the hair scalp thing. It was really relaxing. I'm absolutely going to go again. It was so good. And then they just blow dry your hair with the Dyson and like put some product in it, but my hair is usually pretty wavy. It actually blow dried pretty straight, which I'm kind of surprised by, but highly recommend. That was fabulous. Bear can tell that we have a foster cat in the other room, I think. He's like always mad at me now, but it's okay. You still love me, right? I am really tired, but I basically just spent a couple of hours on my computer. I was FaceTiming with my friend Bella. We were going over Fashion Week plans and invites and hotels and just kind of if we wanted to do stuff together and what we wanted to go to. And now I feel like I need to figure out a bunch of outfits for that. I feel very behind. This happens to me every fashion week and ends up being very stressful. And then at the end of the week, I'm like, was that worth the money and the stress? And the answer honestly usually seems like a no. So I'm trying to take a very different approach to it this year. I'm trying to go to like 2 days of stuff and just pick 2 days that have things that I really want to go to. Get a hotel where I feel very inspired to shoot content. I have all my outfits. I'm not worrying about like the cats or if the apartment's clean or what Bennett's doing or just can be very like locked in and focused on work and content. But now I need to figure all this stuff out. So what time is it? I think it's like 4 or 4:30. So I might go to a coffee shop for an hour just until it closes and really lock in and get some stuff done, and then come back and like clean up again. Every day I make a mess in this apartment. I don't even know how it happens. And every day it takes me like 2 hours to clean up. Good morning. I just called my Uber to the city. I am running late. What is new? I'm going to a really, I think, fun event with Ring Concierge. I'll show you my outfit. I'm wearing this silk set that I bought the other day at City Opera Thrift in the city. Ooh, my whole outfit, well, the blazer in this set is secondhand. This jacket, I honestly think I got at Goodwill like 5 years ago, and it's my favorite blazer. What else? I have my YSL loafers, also my fave. Bottega hot bag, glasses are Loewe. I didn't even have time to get a coffee this morning. That's how you know I stayed in bed way too long. Such a perfect event. I got such a good manicure. It was so relaxing. I was at Majesty's Pleasure in Flatiron. I'd never been before. Definitely a good vibe if you're trying to have like a spa day type of manicure. And we got to make little custom pave diamond rings with birthstones on it. So I picked Bennett's birth month, which is March, then the birthstone for September, which is the month we met, and then my birthstone, which is June. So it's like significant, but also all the colors went together, so I thought it was cute. Now I'm gonna pop into J. Crew to try some stuff on for Fashion Week so I can figure out what it is that I want to pull from the brand. Like, I don't even know where J. Crew is. I have to find it. Okay, I'm in here basically just trying a bunch of stuff on to see what I would maybe want to pull to wear at Fashion Week. This is a really amazing like pony hair jacket. I also love this jacket. It's like a kind of honestly raincoat material, but really cool with the tortoise. This skirt I love on the hanger. I don't love it on me. And then this is something I was really pleasantly surprised by. It's like a cashmere brushed knit short sleeve polo. Looked really cute, great texture. And the other thing, oh my gosh, this jacket, this leather jacket, I think they've had it for a long time, and Olympia, the creative director, always wears this on her Instagram, and I had never tried it. It's so soft, fits great. This I really like, but you'll have to see the full fits for Fashion Week, so I will save those and figure out. I mean, it's not done. I still need to figure a lot of stuff out here. But I am gonna buy while I'm here is socks. J. Crew is my favorite socks ever. I'm wearing them right now, and I can never find mine, so probably gonna get like 3 packs of these. Oh my god, it's windy. What I was trying to say is that whenever I'm in this neighborhood, I go to Cha Cha Matcha because I am addicted to the oat draft matcha latte. It's the best thing in the world. And there's nothing like that in Hoboken, so my eyes on the prize. I see it, it's right there. Cha Cha Matcha. Hi, I'm back home. I am working from my guest room right now, which also doubles as Acorn or whatever foster kitten I have's room. He's in his little bed on the bed. He's just starting to get used to like being out of the bathroom and closet where he kind of has his headquarters and his food and his litter box and all of that stuff. And he's getting more comfortable just roaming around. But I'm working on my Substack right now. This is just like random background that nobody asked for, but I have been a freelance writer for a little bit over a year now. Before that, I wrote for 2 years part-time, like 30 hours a week remote for Stylecaster. I was the fashion and lifestyle writer. And then I decided in January of last year to go freelance, just because it was taking up a lot of my time and I wanted to be able to have more time to also focus on content or kind of use the sort of stories I was writing in a way that benefits me more, which would be probably writing for my own platform. So I'm trying to write more for Substack now. And I'm also trying to do more YouTube, and I'm also trying to just post more in general. And then it's this weird thing where I'm like how do I make my content different and still valuable on each platform so it doesn't feel repetitive, and then which one should I be focusing on the most, and then you focus on TikTok and then it gets banned and then it gets unbanned and then it might still not be here, or it's going to be different or whatever. So right now things feel like a little bit chaotic, I think, in the self-employed content space, and I'm trying to focus on avenues where I have a little bit more control, and Substack and YouTube I think are definitely good for that. So that's why you're going to see more YouTube videos, and I'm going to be writing more posts for Substack. Writing for Substack is really fun. Like right now I'm writing the I'm Addicted to Paris travel guide, and I primarily started my Substack because I wanted it to be a place for travel guides, because I get probably travel questions the most on Instagram when people are going to Paris or Mallorca or the Dolomites or New York or the Jersey Shore, anywhere. People are like, where should I go? And I've typed out the same message so many times that I'm like, I think I can do this in a way that's more accessible, more helpful, consolidated. So that's what I'm really trying to use my Substack for. It's just also very time consuming to do a travel guide because I want them to be thorough and good, and I also feel so much pressure when someone asks me where they should go on a trip, because I know how much like time and money and effort goes into planning a trip, and I really want my recommendations to be things that people go to and they feel like was worth it. I would hate to send someone somewhere where they're like, oh, that was expensive and it wasn't worth it, or like I only had so much time and I did something you recommended and I didn't like it. So I have to caveat that like my recommendations are what I like to do. Go at your own risk. I mean, I think they're all really good recommendations, quite honestly, but it is also coming from me, who I'm like, I want a nice experience. I like nice hotels. I like cute walkable areas. I like to spend a lot of time on my trips shopping and going into stores. That to me is just like part of the experience. So that's a little bit about that. Paris travel guide. By the time you watch this, if it's not up, I'm so mad at myself, proactively mad at myself. So I'll just say it's up. By the time you're watching this, the Paris travel guide is live on my Substack. So be sure to check it out, and all the recommendations, I promise, are good. Rant over. I'm making tacos for dinner tonight, and it's the question of, do I make really good tacos with like the lime, cilantro, marinade? But okay, it's already 6:15. Realistically, if I'm making a marinade, like I want to marinate the chicken in it for like 2 hours, so it's worth it. I don't want to make dinner at 8. I feel like Bennett's gonna be home in like half an hour, so I might just be getting a packet of taco seasoning and calling it, but I still have to walk to the store and get all the vegetables and all the other stuff. So tacos and orzo are the two things I make without fail every single week. Very chilly walk over here, and now I can't find a cart or a basket, so I can't really start shopping until I get that. I always do this, and then I can't re-enter through the entrance because it's enter only, so I have to exit the store and start over. Literally exiting the store. All right, they were here, I'm just dumb. Should I share a hot take? The best soda you can buy, not necessarily this brand though, A&W's not bad. The best soda you can buy is a root beer. Root beers are also the best when it's cold out, and they go well with tacos.
Do you know what you're having
That's
for
my
dinner
opinion.
tonight?
Good morning, happy Friday. We've made it to the end of the week. I got this new glass from Anthropologie. I've had these before, but I recently broke one of mine, so I ordered a couple more. They're the most fun glasses to drink out of. I feel like everything tastes better in this glass. I'm wearing the new Park Valentine's Day collection sweatshirt. It's so cute. They also sent this little scrunchie. I love a scrunchie with a bun. I think it just makes every outfit cuter. And today, what am I doing? I've just been like editing videos, working on my computer this morning. I think I'm gonna go down by the path and film, it's like a joke video, but a stand-up thing for like a pretend newscast about Bennett swimming to work across the Hudson. The PATH train, which is how I usually get into the city from Hoboken, is closed for all of February. So I think you either have to take the bus, you can take the ferry The path is definitely the fastest and the most convenient. So the joke is that Bennett is now swimming across the Hudson to work. So I'm gonna go lean into the joke and do like a broadcast news video. And then Fridays is when I volunteer at the animal shelter in Newark. It's the Newark Associated Humane Society, and it's like genuinely the best part of my week. I go, and honestly all I do is hang out with cats. Like I sit on the floor and individually play with every cat there, so they have like a moment to feel special and loved. I give them like a churu squeeze treat, play some games. And then if anyone comes in and they're interested in like adopting the cats, I feel like I have a pretty good sense of like their personalities, what the cats are like, so I can recommend cats to people, which is really fun. Yeah, that's kind of it. I ordered a Caesar wrap, so I'm waiting for that to arrive so I eat something before I leave, and then I'm gonna head out and do all of this today. Just parked the car and now I'm headed over by the path to set up camp to film this silly video. I don't even know why I do stuff like this sometimes. Anything for a view on TikTok, you know? Then I'm gonna grab a coffee and then I'm gonna go to the animal shelter. I'm out here with the tripod, with my phone, my bag. I'm doing a live shot. Fun fact, I actually majored in digital broadcast journalism and documentary in college. So my initial career path goal was to be a news anchor and be on camera. So I did take this as a class and I did get an A in it. I'm Olivia Marcus. That's how I say it. I just got to the shelter. This is the cat room. All these cages are actually empty right now, but you can see there's some guys down here and I literally just hang out with the cats and it's the best ever. And I also foster through here. So if you ever want to volunteer in an animal shelter, the Newark Associated Humane Society always needs volunteers. They especially need like dog walkers. The dogs are really sweet. And it's great. I highly recommend, especially if you're in like Jersey City or Hoboken, it's really easy to get to. Look how cute this guy is. His name's Dozer, and he looks like kind of a big tomcat from outside. He has a beautiful face. I have to show you. Dozer. Hi, buddy. So cute, and he's a big guy. Hi, Dozer. So yeah, I just come here and literally play with the cats. Pet them, get them to have good interactions. This girl doesn't have a name on her cage, so I don't even know if it's a girl. Come here, look. She's so cute. Hi, Princess Gray. This cat's name is Gray, and he is the grumpiest, but he's also my favorite. I'm giving him some treats, so he'll like me. He has the most beautiful eyes. Gray. He does not want to be here. And he looks so mean, but he's so sweet. He's actually not really outwardly sweet, but I think he's sweet deep down and he's just scared. Good morning, it is Saturday. I literally just got up, which is why I sound like this. I'm in the same sweatshirt I was wearing yesterday. I'm playing with Acorn a little bit. He also just got up and he's feeling a lot better. I'm obsessed with him. You're a baby, right? Yeah. Good morning. I'm meeting my friend Avery at Othership in the city, which is like a sauna cold plunge place. I've been going probably for like 5 or 6 months now. I probably go twice a month or sometimes a little bit more, but it's my favorite thing. It's so fun. You feel amazing when you leave. It's like leaving a place and feeling like you did a workout, but also feeling like you had a spa treatment. I feel like it's the feeling, even though there's no working out, but the cold plunge kind of feels like that because like your heart rate's up. And yeah, so that'll be fun. The path into the city is now officially closed, so anytime I want to go somewhere I need to think like, do I want to Uber to this thing? I could take the bus, but it takes me to Port Authority, and then that's like kind of a whole other ordeal, so we're gonna Uber. Right, Corey? And that's the plan, at least for the morning. And then I think I'm just gonna come back here in the afternoon and get some stuff done. It's Sunday, made it to the end of the week. Bennett and I are off to go run some errands. We need to get the car washed, get groceries for dinner. I wanna get a coffee. I wanna take some pictures of my new jacket. Canada Goose sent me this really warm puffer. I already love it, so I want to do that. And then I think we're kind of tag teaming dinner tonight. Grammys are on tonight, So we're gonna watch that. Will Taylor win Album of the Year? We don't know. First stop of our Sunday morning errands. Even though I don't think it's maybe,
It's Sunday
I don't think it's morning anymore. First stop of our Sunday afternoon errands is getting me a coffee. Perfect. 28, but feels like 17 degrees. Gracie got he's asking if Gracie Abrams got nominated for any Grammys. She got nominated, stop, for Secret of Us, the song, for Best Pop Duo with Taylor Swift. Bennett's a Gracie fan, but he'll never admit it. It's all we listen to in the car. And his #1 song on Spotify Wrapped for 2024 was You're Losing Me, Taylor Swift. It's a good man. Just dropped the car off to get washed over there, and you're supposed to like wait outside, but like I said, it feels like 17 degrees out, so I'm doing what any girl would do, and I'm walking across the street to browse at West Elm because I'm not standing outside. I live here now. This is my house. I do like to play the game of like, if I had to pick a room, which one would I pick? We can both play. Let's all play. Okay. Which bedroom? This is an option, but hot take, I don't like boucle. This is an option, and it looks kind of luxe and nice. I like this one. This is an option, and I think this is the winner. And that one, I like the chandelier. No, what's that called? A lamp. But I don't like the wood headboard. All right, that is this week's vlog. Thank you so much for watching. It was a pretty chill week in terms of work events and like going into the city, stuff like that, but this next week, starting tomorrow, I have a very busy week because it's fashion week and I'm covering, you know, as a writer and then also as a content creator, so it's a little bit of both, but I have a couple really fun things coming up on my schedule, and then also I'll just be doing the usual, going to the animal shelter, hanging out with, where is he? Acorn, the foster kitten, and that's kind of it. I am going to shower and watch the Grammys, make some dinner, and go to bed. So thank you so much, and be sure to watch next week. Bye.